So, what we are asking today is, how do women feel about being replaced by sex robots?
So, this week's question is, should I be worried about sex robots? But the short answer is, well, yes and no. I think we should always be worried about things that are created to replace people in such an intimate way.
So what? And you're not going to be able to stop it with a bunch of brain articles like this. You're going to see a lot of dudes take the red pill and probably go MGTOW after this doll comes out. I'm just saying. And you want to know why? It's a lot easier to save up 10 grand when you don't have to waste it on some ungrateful hooer.
You feel me? Tax season coming up. Every bro nigga about to spend their tax on that. You feel me, bro? 1,800, some cost like 2,000. That nigga, put it here my money, bro. If you think about it, bro, it's low-key investment. You feel me? Like, if you don't want to give me no oh well, I would just my dog. You feel me? I would just a big booty bitch. You feel me? That I bought.
So imagine a world where you can have as much sex as you want without the headache and the problems that comes with it. That's
what's going on in his hands?
Robots are for. These sex dolls are for. These women now have to compete with them.
These women now have to compete with them.
I don't know what is going on here. What does this have to do with the video? They're just playing music.
She doesn't talk much. Do you? You don't talk much, do you?
This is the 11-pound ass male masturbator, life-size sex doll, realistic virgin vagina, anal stroker for mid masturbation, palm up, plump butt, adult sex toy with tools for man orgasm.
I hate this channel.
No!
By Fun Love. Okay.
But change is on the horizon, and that change is sex bots. And these sex bots are getting more and more and more advanced. You see, these sex bots blatantly undermine female power because what's between their legs is the power that most of them have.
Women have a history of being replaced by automation, and we don't have to look too far back in time to see that. Look at the evolution of the common household. The dishwasher, the laundry machine, the oven, the microwave. With their homemaking capabilities replaced, we can logically move a few steps forward to their sexual and reproductive capabilities being replaced.
It comes a point in time, bro, when niggas tired of getting beating their bro. Every nigga that beat their bro, for years on top of years on top of years, bro, is gonna get one of these shits.
How did you get to the place where you own a doll?
Come to find out, it was like a video of some dude in like this anime-esque cartoon-looking doll. I was like, what the hell?
Hey, how much did it cost?
First one was about 1,700, and it's 6 foot. I always wanted to bang like a tall chick. I only ever had that happen in real life, like maybe twice.
I think that women fear that they're going to be replaced by copies of themselves, as seen in the 1970s film The Stepford Wives. They will be stripped of their precious attention, and responsibility will be hoisted on their frail shoulders. Instead, letting them suffer lives of quiet desperation will be justice for all the years that they actually put men through suffering throughout the ages. That's why women will fight to the bitter end to stop dolls, because they see the potential for male freedom.
Nobody
So we'll
is
do
going
some
to
jiggle
try to
tests.
stop
So
dolls.
you can see the, you can fuck it, whatever. It's got like double D's, so you could definitely it.
Why are we here?
I think these dolls are the key to successfully replacing, if not mitigating, the need for women. If a man can have a threesome or foursome with dolls as often as he wants, why would he actually feel the need to pursue subpar women in the real world? I think dolls will be the key to the advancement of replacing the main reason most men give women the time of day: sexual gratification.
Who is going to try to stop them? I want them to go be with who they or what they want to be with. If that is, because they're talking about the oven, automation replaced women. An oven is a tool that people use. It was a part of the Industrial Revolution where things were created to make tasks that would have required a lot of other moving parts. Because, you know, my father is from the Caribbean. They used to cook in ash. Like if you take a potato and you put it in hot ash, it'll bake by the next morning. They would cook on, you know, those big witches' cauldrons. They would cook on that. They would have outdoor brick ovens. They didn't have ovens on the inside of the house. That's how people lived. But these tools came in to make tasks easier. Like, you know, I worked as a graphic designer for many years, and how easy it is to get a font on a computer. They had these thing called typefaces back in the days where it was a block of, first started out as carved wood, and then it became metal, and that metal eventually became the typewriter pressing down on the paper. But the way people used to do newspapers is they had a big sheet where you had to slide each letter into a slot to create a word, then a sentence, and then they would take that and they would dip it in ink, and then they would put it on paper. And then slowly they got the printing press where then they could roll it. And then how many of you are old school? If you remember in school, they had some blue and white paper thing that used to smell of alcohol, and they would make their copies through that. And it's like, so these things come and they help with tasks that would have taken a long time to do, but your intimacy, the relationship that you have, as a matter of fact, as a woman, I want you to do that. I want you to participate in those activities if you don't see the value. And so now we're crossing over into the segment of the broadcast where we're going to start playing videos that show that men benefit most from relationships, but they're too ignorant and too egoistical to even see. It's like women help men live longer. Oh my gosh. You know what? You all can write in the comments. If you know, you know. You know, we on the show, we talked to a man the other night who ended up having multiple of his appendages amputated because he didn't stay on top of his dis-ease. But if he were in a relationship with a woman, he would have been getting them checkups and all this other stuff. And like, this is unbelievable. Even Kitten Heels met his maker atop a plus-size prostitute who didn't even know the number to the door of his apartment to give to the ambulance. And it's like they're constantly talking about how they don't need women, but they need women the most. What is this rubber doll going to do? It's like, okay, if all you see a human being for is a repository for your spunk, then by all means, figure, get with that, because humankind, women, relationships are much better off without you in them. Remove yourself from the dating pool and just go get your robot and go get your DoorDash and get your deliver food and get your Netflix and whatever it is that you need inside your house to contain yourself, and just stay there and do your thing. No woman who cares about herself is threatened by that, because a woman who values herself and loves herself knows that she has a lot to offer into a relationship, not just intercourse. That whole thing, that whole sentiment is just bizarre. And I think those people need to just be where they are. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to TonyaTKO.com/text and join the text notification squad and get a text whenever I go live. Support the show and yourself, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast.